So I am the hostess with the mostest. Bull. So recently I am currently trying to reconciliate with my little brother. In case if you don't know, I have 3 brothers. I have a little brother, I am the next one, and then I have 2 older brothers. So there's a total of 4 of us, all boys. And with those 4 boys, I mean, I guess we were kind of destined to kind of break apart later on in the future. Because my little brother for the longest time, like when we were kids, he was like really my best friend. You know, we basically did everything. Like he would just like kind of like follow me around and everything like that. Unfortunately, I'm gonna tell this story like it's like a new person, like a person who's never seen this thing before. So maybe you heard the story before, but we'll get into it. So I was in a car accident. I was put on medication. When you're on medication, it's just like a person who's doing like methamphetamine or something. Like they don't have like really control. So it's like I'm taking like all these pills and everything. And what happened first? I went to Logan Paul's house. Logan Paul is like a YouTuber or like whatever. He's a very, very famous YouTuber. I went to his front gate. I started yelling, screaming, Logan, Logan, Logan. I, you know, like taking these medication prescribed by a doctor after the car accident. I got arrested. Some things happen. My little brother bails me out. He bails me out for $2,000 because the bail was $20,000. You have to pay 10%. I'm not sure why. I'm not really sure how that shit works, but he paid him $2,000 to get me out. Within that week, I make my way back up to Los Angeles from Valley Center, California, and get arrested again in front of Paramount Studios in Los Angeles. I went up and I was like humping the gate, and then the security guards that came out to me and said, either give me a job. This is the extended version of like everything that happened. I humped the gate and they said, can we help you? I said, either give me a job or call the police. And they said, did you check with Netflix across the street? And there was a Netflix building, and literally I walked right in there and I walked inside the office, and out of nowhere 5 actors just come up there and they're like, oh, can we help you? And I was just like, I'm a little bit thirsty because like it was such a long journey, like taking buses and walking very far distances, and like they gave me water, and I think I explained to one of the actors, oh fucking like I need like a job or anything like that, and he explained to me. He was very, very kind. He was just like, well, personally I can't help you because like I'm kind of busy right now, but basically have, you know, good luck. And then they went behind like the locked door, and then a security guard came into the office and basically said, she said, you need to leave. And then I left and I went back to Paramount, and then like it was like a light and a crosswalk, and I said, all right, green means go. And then the plan was to jump, like charge the gate all the way and then jump into the fountain, because I don't know why. That's not me. Like it's like the medication. Like I'm a goofy, I'm a YouTuber, I do dangerous things, but like that was just it's stupid. I was on medication. So I run in there, and then 2 of the guards are like trying to stop me, but like, you know, like I'm a big guy, and then it was 5 different guards. They finally got me, and then like they picked me up, and then they kind of like put me on the ground. They didn't pick me up, but they picked up my leg, and then fucking, you know, they got me, and then like I was on the ground, and then like the head sergeant guy came over. He was like in tan pants and everything like that, and he had his knee on my neck for the longest time, and then that's why I was like George Floyd, and I was like, whatever, fucking. I was like, how did I not die? But then the police officer, they showed up. I get taken away. I get arrested again. I think I was in jail for like 3 days or something. Obviously, he didn't bail me out again. And then it gets all the way down. Fast forward. I'm in front of the judge. I get sentenced to be in a halfway house for 90 days. And then within those 90 days, they'll wipe everything off my record. I already did all that shit. It got to a point like where I did this, I fucking went to Coachella. I was working Coachella as security. I made some money. I bought a 1993 Honda Accord. I got the 1993 Honda Accord. It started to fall apart. So I traded it in for a 2015 Ford Fusion. a newer car that I could not afford. I did not make one payment on it. So I'm driving around. They're giving me calls. Oh, we're gonna repo it. So I decided to go back to Barstow. I go back to Barstow and talk to my younger brother. Hey, can I work for you? And he said, all right, fine, you can work for me. And what he was doing illegal selling marijuana. So it's like I'm in my car driving around, like doing a grip ton of orders, like doing so many orders, and then also going out to parking lots and like putting like the little thing, oh, buy some marijuana, this and that. And like I am literally, he should have been paying me like fucking $300 a day for the amount of work that I was doing. Was insane. I literally destroyed my bumper on my car. And what does he say? Oh, fucking, oh, what? Oh, call the insurance. Oh, fuck it. So it gets to the point where he said something mad disrespectful to me over the phone. Oh, just fucking do the orders, and then hung up on me. I was just like, you treated me like a fucking employee. Like he completely couldn't see all the shit that I'm doing for him. So it got to the point where I went to his apartment and I kicked down the door, and it was very close. I was actually gonna do this, but it's like a one-story building. I was literally gonna take him and throw him off the balcony. I'm really glad that I didn't do that, because he still is my little brother. But I go and I find the cash. I take the cash. I put it in my pocket, and then I get in my car, and then I go to his car. I take some tape, and then I tape up his car, and then I get into my car, and then I hit the freeway. And then like I kept hearing like a scratching, like a of the car. So I just get to the freeway, right? I think I'm home free. I had the phone so they could track me. So I'm out underneath my car, and I hear gunshots. I hear pop, 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 and I'm not thinking of it. I'm like, okay, that's weird. And then freaking my brother and then his boss pull up in the brand new Mercedes S-Class car type thing, and then his boss comes at me trying to get me and shit like that. And fucking I get in the car, I slam the door, like he's like fucking there. I put it in drive and put it in sport and fucking took off. And I evaded these motherfuckers in a 2015 Ford Fusion, and he couldn't keep up in a fucking brand new Mercedes. So I'm literally hauling ass out of Barstow. They're chasing me like we are like going through traffic. We pass a police officer. I'm literally like in the emergency lane hauling ass. Literally like I get so far that like I'm like home free and everything. And I pulled into like a gated community, and I pulled over. I popped my tire. I forgot to tell you. I popped my tire during that whole fucking thing, and I need to fix my tire super quick, you know. And then literally like it was like I was in this neighborhood with a cul-de-sac, and then I see it's like a gate that you could see through, and I see a car that looks exactly like theirs pass by, and I'm like, oh no. I was like, oh no. And like I remember like my heart started to hurt. Like maybe it was like a heart attack or something. Like my heart and like all of my like I was like, oh no. I was just like, fuck, I think I'm gonna die. And then thankfully either they didn't see me or it wasn't them. So I have the money, and it's like $1,000. It's about $990 or whatever. And I get away. Eventually I get like a new thing. So fast forwarding all to right now. I think that I'm in a position to where I'm mentally strong enough. I'm in a position to where I'm working a nice secure job that I can hold on to. This is my residence, you know, like I know that that's a little bit whatever, but this is solid. Everything's solid right now. So I think, okay, now maybe might be the time to go back to my little brother to try to fix this. Because, like, every single time that, like, I'm drunk, or, like, every once in a while when it's, like, 2 o'clock in the morning, I think of my little brother, and I'm like, fuck, man, I should fix this. I should try to fix this. And I actually wrote out all the things that we were talking about on... So, I message him over Instagram, hey. He messages back, hello. And then I message him, I seen that rollie on your Instagram a while ago or whatever. And because him and his boss, apparently he got like a Rolls Royce Cullinan now instead of the Mercedes. He messages back, what do you want? And I messaged him trying to build a relationship with you. And he messaged back, if you want to pay me back $10,000 you owe me, that's cool. And I was just like, okay, hold on. Let's just go ahead and slow down, Paul. You're supposed to be the big brother. You're supposed to... Damn, he almost slammed into that fire truck. I was like, calm down, Paul. And then because he said 10,000, you owe me 10,000, and I can understand me paying him maybe the $2,000 he paid to get me out of jail, plus the $1,000 I stole from him, which would be $3,000. I probably would have settled for like $3,500. But he said that I owe him $10,000. And I thought about, I was like, what's the responsible response for this? Because I don't agree, like, could you imagine me just coming up to you, oh, you owe me fucking $60,000? When you actually owe me like $6,000? Like, I was like, all right, this is just confusing. This is like, I said, okay, comma, send me an invoice. If you don't know what an invoice is, it's like a receipt. Like if you go to Walmart, you bought like milk, eggs, and cheese. And then it like has that, and it's like basically like a receipt. Send me an invoice of the 10,000, because I was so curious of how the fuck do I owe you $10,000? And then he messaged, I will not do anything for you, talk to you, or falling into your games until you pay me. I'm not gonna write an invoice. You know how much you took from me, and you know you never paid me, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Have a nice day. And I shot back, it was $990, little laughing emoji with the crying eyes. And then like I'm sitting there, I'm thinking about this, and then like I shoot back this. I say, nigga, I didn't steal no I didn't steal no motherfucking $10,000 from you. I don't know if someone else robbed you before me or whatever, but I'm 100% sure that it wasn't even $1,000. I'm sure of that because I had to buy a tire for $250 and I was close to being out of your money after that. If, in all capital letters, it was even $2,000, I could have made a car payment and kept my car, but they repossessed it. And, in all capital letters, if you just paid me so I can get some food, I wouldn't have had to rob you in the first place. So I don't know what games... Oh, is that... Yeah, because he said... So I don't know what games you're playing. Maybe you should just... Oh, maybe you just think I'm still on medication, or maybe just dumb enough to overpay you for no fucking reason. So I basically kind of went over the top on that one. And then he shot back, I can't believe I'm related to such a piece of shit. You know what you did, and so do I. If you can't accept it for what if you can't accept it for what it is, you can kindly fuck off like you've been doing. And then I messaged back, I'm not messaging you trying to make things worse. Because you are my little brother and because I care about you, to make things even, the next time you're in California, I think he's in Florida. The next time you're in California, or maybe I can come to you, I will gift you a red Louis Vuitton backpack and $1,000 cash. And then I sent him a picture of the backpack, and for comedic reasons, I said, P.S. and no, it's not stolen. So this is where we are. I'm wondering if it's worth it. Obviously, this is part 1 of 1, and then I'm gonna make a video. And I'm probably gonna make like another video in like a week from now or so. Probably like an update of like, does he want? Because honestly, I don't believe, like, I don't know how I owe him $10,000, but I mean the value of a bag like this is upwards of $10,000, and then I can pay him all the money that I have, which is $1,000, to try to make things better between us. But is that the right move? I mean, honestly, from where he was when he was like my little brother as like a kid, to where like he does drugs and shit. He like goes to he's in Miami. You know, like, and like I said, like I was working for him. I helped with the business. So it's just like, is it worth it to go forward with him? Should I even try to fix this relationship? Do I want to continue being his big brother? Because after that, it comes like the rest of the family. Do I want to fix this? Or should I just carry on with my life? I would really appreciate it if you guys could help me with this, because I'm clearly not good with relationships with people. The only good relationship that's going on with my life is me and and the guy at my work who's like the boss, and then also the second boss above him, and then the boss, the head guy, the middle guy who I see a lot, and then the guy right below him who I see a lot too. I mean, these guys are men. These guys, we are holding, like, I get it, yes, we are security. We are like the lowest of the branch of the filming industry. It's like we walk, like, say, like, I want to make it clear, if a person is watching who's in my company, this has nothing to do with this, but we do have, like, this is a perfect example. I'm just making this on the spot. But this is like, say, we would use something like this, like as a picture car. As the cars, like if you're watching a movie, all those cars that get destroyed by big semi trucks, like obviously those are not, like, it's a picture car, you know. So like we like, and then we're like in the middle of the ghetto, and then we have like a fucking Ferrari, and then it's my job to make sure that that Ferrari's there in the morning. So it's just like, yes, we are the bottom of the totem pole, but it's just like you need a solid foundation so we can, you know, get this shit done. And so those relationships are going pretty good. I don't know I don't know if I want to go and try to fix this relationship with my little brother, because it doesn't even feel like it's my little brother anymore. Like, I know that he calls me a piece of shit, but I know for a fact that I'm not a piece of shit. I'm on YouTube every single day embarrassing myself trying to help people. Like, I'm trying to fucking put out content, and I know that's cliche, but it's true, because I'm also trying to, like, I'm also realizing, what am I doing making this video? Like, what is it? Like, what am I doing? And it's like for the betterment of all, because like I'm paving the way of the future, like living inside of my vehicle. This might be the future, but it's like I want to be a little bit hush-hush about it, because it's like I don't want too many of y'all fucking copying me because it's fucking dope. So yeah, that does it for today's video. And I love this video because like I'm showing my audience, the people, my family who I'm creating, I'm showing you like the actual, legitimate, as real as it gets, full-blown emotions of what is going on in my life personally, and showing it to random people who I will probably never even meet. So I'm probably not going to sleep tonight because I got work in about like a couple hours. So I'm probably going to go watch Sonic. I'm going to go watch a movie. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the morning. Bye.